nakakakilapot at nakakapanitig balahibo. Tapos, meron akong narinig na komento doon kanina. Kung ang panawagan ay Marcos resign, paano kung hindi mag-resign? Anong gagawin natin? So, meron bang constitutional basis na hindi tayo ma-charge ng sedition kung ang isigaw natin ay hindi Marcos resign? Kasi sinabi na ni Attorney Vic kanina yung constitutional basis, Article 7, Section 8 ng ating saligang batas, binanggit yung mga iba't ibang instances na pwedeng magpalit ng Pangulo ng Pilipinas. In case of death, in case of resignation, in case of permanent incapacity, and removal from office. So, removal from office is also constitutional, but how? Para hindi maging seditious, there are two instances. First, yung gusto nilang gawin kay VP Inday Sara. Impeach and convict so that she will be removed. If you can do that to the Vice President, to the Ombudsman, to Justices of the Supreme Court, to the members of the Constitutional Commission, you can also do that to the President as we had done against former President Joseph Estrada. Hindi ba? Pero hindi gagawin ng mga congressmen yan eh. Hindi nila i-impeach. Hindi rin i-convict yan ng Senado. Kamali ng timing kasi si Ronald Cardema na paaga, no? Dapat sana naupo muna yung tatlong congressmen ng Duterte Youth Party List at ngayon sana pwedeng mag-file ng impeachment. So that's one. The other is under the provision of Article 7, Section 11. At binanggit ni Attorney Vic kanina yung Section 12, which is somehow corollary to the provision of Section 11. Ano ito? Ito yung una, if the President, kung if he is of sound mind, will declare that he is temporarily incapacitated, then he will write the Senate and the House of his incapacity. Pero gagawin ba niya yun?
Bay, sino naglagay niyan? Ikaw lang?
But perhaps he can because Roger said, we trust God. And if God's hands will play, he might write the Senate President and the Speaker of the House saying that he is incapacitated and the Vice President becomes acting President. Hindi ba? Then he can make bawi. Sabi niya, no, I am now capacitated. So he can take back. But there is also another. If majority of the members of the cabinet that is incapacitated, then the Vice President becomes the President. So, sabi ng mga kasama ko sa table na, pwede ba, Attorney Lambino? Sigaw muna natin, Marcos resign, Marcos resign. Sabi ko, okay yun. Kasi, 3 weeks ago, yung UPI, ayaw nilang magbanggit ng Marcos resign. Hindi ba? Nagkaroon ng konting hindi pagkakaunawaan dyan during the first day of the rally. Maisog and the naman ng Pilipinas were in Liwasang Bonifacio, but you were already shouting, Marcos resign. And now, with the coalition of Save the Philippines, kasama na dyan ang Maisog, UPI, ang Reforma Pilipinas, PDP Laban, and all, everyone agreed that the narrative now of this group is Marcos resign. So we are now on that stage, and we have agreed. That's why we are all gathered here. But if he doesn't resign, then we go to the next level. Ano yung isigaw natin? Ano yun? Sabi dyan, nakalagay yun. BBM, you are fired. Katulad ng ginawa nila kay Iis Bersamin. Did he resign? He did not resign. He was fired. So, we gave him that mandate. We voted for him. Attorney Vic said, nabudol tayo lahat. So we can now withdraw, and withdrawing that mandate, then the cry would be, you are fired. And with that, tapos na yung paliwanag ko ng konti. And we recite together. Pagkat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino. Buong katapatan nanunumpa. Isang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambayan ng makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. Mabuhay ang sambayanang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang mga Pilipino. Mabuhay! Mabuhay tayong lahat.